was in the second attack of its kind in 3 days. 7 people, including 6 laborers and 1 doctor, have been killed and many left injured in a terrorist attack which took place in Jammu and Kashmir's Ganderbal district. The terrorists opened fire on a camp housing laborers of a private company working on construction of a tunnel. This is in the Gund area in the district. Now, police and army have cordoned off the entire area to track the attackers. A manhunt hunt has been launched. Incident, remember, occurred 4 days after a new government was sworn in the union territory, and in the second such incident since the NC Congress also took over reins post the elections. Now, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has condemned the terror attack on the non-local laborers. He's called it, quote-unquote, a Dastardly act. Ganderbal, remember, also happens to be one of the 2 seats from which Omar had contested and won in the assembly polls. In fact, we was talking about the responsibility as to who's taken the responsibility for these attacks. Now, what we know, this is obviously source-based information coming in. This is according to sources. The TRF commander, that is Sheikh Sajjad Gul, is said to be the mastermind behind these terror attacks. Who is and what is TRF? This is a Lashkar proxy. Lashkar, which is obviously operating from Pakistan. Now, it seems very obvious, viewers, that it is the Pak proxies, which are behind the attacks which we have seen, the Dastardly attack which we have seen in Jammu and Kashmir. TRF, which is obviously a proxy offshoot of Lashkar, seems to have taken responsibility for these attacks. In fact, we have details also on, how the laborers rather have been on the target of these terrorists. Let's take a look at what, first of all, Home Minister Amit Shah had to say, because he has spoken tough. He's given a tough warning to those who are disrupting peace in our territory. Amit Shah has basically said, and I'm quoting the Home Minister verbatim, "Despicable act of cowardice." That's what the Home Minister said. Then he says that those involved will not be spared. The Home Minister saying that those involved in these dastardly attacks will not be spared. That's a statement which has come from the side of Amit Shah. What has Omar Abdullah basically said, viewers? Omar Abdullah, who is obviously the Chief Minister of the newly sworn Chief Minister of the Union Territory, he has said that innocent laborers have been targeted. Nitin Gadkari has also said, the Transport Minister, that this will not be tolerating. Attacking, targeting innocents is not going to be tolerated. In fact, we have some breaking news coming in, viewers, at this point of time. Now, related to the terror attack case, sources are telling us that NIA is going to take over the case. NIA teams have already reached Srinagar. So that's the latest news coming in. This is big information coming in because earlier, obviously, we knew that NIA teams were reaching the attack site, and now we have a confirmation, viewers, which has come in. Our colleague Yavar is joining us live on the broadcast with more details on the same. Yavar, NIA is finally going to take over the case. NIA teams, we believe, have already reached Srinagar. Can you give us more details on the same?
Well, exactly. National Investigation Agency is going to accompany Jammu and Kashmir in this particular case investigation. Now, sources privy to the development tells us that the NIA has already arrived at the attack site, and they are in fact going to, take a first-hand stock of the situation and the possible angles that led to this attack. In fact, we are just, kilometer away from that particular area where this incident has unfolded. You can see that my Vijay Shafiq can pan you that the construction work is going on. And those who were killed in this attack were also the migrant workers, the doctor, and they were from the particular, construction area, in key infrastructure area when they were attacked. Now, remember that this is a key project here. Though the TRF has claimed the responsibility of this attack, and its mastermind behind is the Sajjad Gul. Now, Sajjad is the longest surviving militant and has joined the militant ranks and currently operating from the cross border, and he is right now heading the TRF, which is a proxy of Lashkar-e-Toiba from the cross border, giving the instruction to his handlers, to the sleeper cell, that how to carry out strikes somewhere. We are witnessing that yesterday's attack has sent a shockwave across the country. So as the Home Minister after the Lieutenant Governor and the UT's J&K Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has also condemned this attack, and we have been given the understanding that shortly from now, on a police commemoration day, the LG has came down heavily on the Pak-sponsored terrorists, say that those who have carried out this heinous crime will not be spared at any cost. In fact, he directed police to take a stern action, and those who are culprits should be brought to the justice. We have been given the understanding from the sources as well that the Lieutenant Governor has been briefed by the top officials from the army, from the J&K police through the night. The minute-to-minute details of the operations were provided to him, and we have been told
I'm interrupting you here because this is a big piece of information which obviously you have brought for us, because we have this information coming in, viewers, and that's according to sources. What are we getting to know? That's the big news coming in at this point of time, something which my colleague Yawar obviously had referred to, alluded to, he's spoken about it. TRF commander, that is TRF terrorist rather, Sheikh Sajjad Gul, he is reportedly the mastermind behind the Ganderbal terror attack. So Yawar, it's established, it's a Lashkar proxy, Pak-based Lashkar proxy, which seems to be behind the Ganderbal attack.
Well, exactly. Sources indicate that it was a TRF behind this attack, because through an unverified social media handle, they themselves claims that this attack has been carried out by the Falcon Squad, which is a squad aimed to target the civilians in the Kashmir Valley. Somewhere the investigation will further reveal what are the future course of action from the police around the NIA as well. Since now the J&K police has handed over this case, yet the J&K police is also going to cooperate the NIA in this particular case, because this is a first case in the Kashmir Valley which has seen such sort of major casualty to the civilians. As I told you since the morning that the Ganderbal has been relatively and comparatively more peaceful in past 2 decades. No militant activity, there has been no major killings, no major attack all across. Somewhere this has shown that security needs to be briefed one more time, and this is a very strategic highway, because this Zedmore tunnel is connecting Kashmir to the Ladakh, to the line of actual control. This is a track which is going to the Ladakh as well. There's a flow of the tourists all across, so all the things have been put in place, because without the recce, the militant would have not carried out this attack. So obviously they would have first carried out the recce of this particular place, because they have straightly gone into the mess where they have attacked these workers. The doctor has a casualty number in list, and that too over 4 more migrant workers, they are still lying at the hospital in a critical condition. They are being treated best medical care. So all the things have been put in place. Now the NIA is in the Kashmir, and future course of action will be decided in a course of time. Back to you.
Well, absolutely, Yawar. Why don't you stay with us? Because viewers, this is the 5th targeted attack which has happened on natives in Kashmir this year. This isn't the first attack, as we were telling you a few days ago. It was the bullet-ridden body of a 30-year-old migrant laborer which had been found. Let's take you through all those attacks, the details of all those attacks, viewers, because this is very significant. As I was telling you, it's the 5th such targeted attack. Now, what had happened earlier, we'll take a look at these. First, as I was telling you, a laborer, a migrant laborer, 30-year-old from Bihar's Banka district, was found in a maize field. This was in South Kashmir, Shopian district. Police had said that he had been abducted and killed. That's what we know. And then it was the second attack which had come. That was on a tourist cab driver whose name was Paramjeet Singh. He was from Delhi, and as we were telling you, he had been critically wounded. The migrant also, as I was telling you, critically wounded. October 18th, abducted, killed by terrorists. That's what we know. So we were telling you 5th attack on immigrants which has happened within 2024 itself. We are taking you through each and every, the details of all these attacks. Now, as I was telling you, April 8, Shopian, what happened? There's a tourist cab driver who was critically wounded. This tourist cab driver, we were telling you his name. He was a 35-year-old person. Then this is Anantnag also on April 17th, when another migrant worker from Bihar itself was attacked. So this is obviously targeted attack. Then Srinagar. This was in February. Then there were 2 men from Punjab who were shot dead in Srinagar. 2 men from Punjab shot dead. So these are the details of attacks which have happened earlier, in J&K. In fact, breaking news coming in, because politics over the same is also refusing to die down. Politics over terror attack is continuing. Giriraj Singh has questioned the Omar government. They have said that the government, quote-unquote, that supports terror is in power. That's the latest attack, sharpening his attack. Union Minister Giriraj Singh has hit out at the Omar Abdullah government, saying that they are basically supporters of terror. Very strong reaction coming in. Let's listen in.
आतंकवादियों के समर्थन देने वाली पार्टी की सरकार हो तो ये घटना होना स्वाभाविक है। इनकी जुबान तो खुलेगी नहीं। ये तो गाजा के लिए ट्वीट करेंगे, ये तो बांग्लादेश के हिंदुओं के लिए ट्वीट करते नहीं। उसी तरह से अभी हिंदू अगर मारा गया है और आतंकवादी हुआ, सरकार तो अब उन्हीं की है। तो मुरसैया कोतवाल तो डर काहे को, एक गांव की कहावत है ये। अब डर काहे रहेगा गांव में, क्योंकि उमर अब्दुल्ला मुख्यमंत्री, राहुल गांधी संरक्षक, फारूक अब्दुल्ला डायरेक्टर अब पाकिस्तान से बात करेंगे। दुर्भाग्य है।
All right, this is a very strong attack coming in from the side of Union Minister Giriraj Singh. Pragya is joining us on the broadcast. Pragya, a strong reaction coming in from the Union Minister. He's hit out at the Omar Abdullah government, saying that, quote-unquote, they're supporters of terror. Any reaction which has come from the side of NC, and also summarize for us the politics which is happening over the terror attacks in J&K? Pragya, can you hear us?
Yes, absolutely. So this is also a reaction. It's a dastardly attack. We all will agree with that, and it is a reaction that is coming from none other than Union Minister Mr. Giriraj Singh. And you know, this is also a politics that was played during the election when NC and also Congress alliance, they did not speak on anything regarding terrorists. Also, BJP is accusing them that they are the parties that have sympathies for the terrorists. And the example that has been cited by the Union Minister is that of Gaza, that these people stand for Gaza, their heart bleed for Palestine, but they will not say anything about the Hindus. And in Bangladesh, it is in fact became a controversy when Congress and other allies did not speak at all on the fate of Hindus in Bangladesh when Sheikh Hasina fled the country. In fact, this is one of the main issues that BJP has been raising, that you say that you speak for everyone else, but when this happened to the Hindus and they were under attack in Bangladesh, and not Congress party did not come out and say openly. In fact, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, none of them in fact raised the voice against this attack on Hindus in Bangladesh. This is a comparison that the Union Minister has drawn and in fact tried to tell that it is also very unfortunate what is happening unfolding in Kashmir, the terrorist strike, and all the laborers that were from Bihar were killed in this particular attack. And the reason is that the government has sympathy for terrorists. This is a very big allegation that is coming from a Union Minister on the newly sworn in government in Jammu and Kashmir.
Well, absolutely strong reaction coming in from the side of Giriraj Singh. Once again, let's listen into that reaction.
आतंकवादियों के समर्थन देने वाली पार्टी की सरकार हो तो ये घटना होना स्वाभाविक है। इनकी जुबान तो खुलेगी नहीं। ये तो गाजा के लिए ट्वीट करेंगे, ये तो बांग्लादेश के हिंदुओं के लिए ट्वीट करते नहीं। उसी तरह से अभी हिंदू अगर मारा गया है और आतंकवादी हुआ, सरकार तो अब उन्हीं की है। तो मुरसैया कोतवाल तो डर काहे को, एक गांव की कहावत है ये। अब डर काहे रहेगा गांव में, क्योंकि उमर अब्दुल्ला मुख्यमंत्री, राहुल गांधी संरक्षक, फारूक अब्दुल्ला डायरेक्टर अब पाकिस्तान से बात करेंगे। दुर्भाग्य है